0%, 50%, 50%. Surface wind, 360.
Would you care about that? Wet on your... You just put wet in the performance and move on, right?
On the global?
Yeah, you don't care how wet or...
We have to put down each sector, yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, because the third sector we generally don't care about if it's a long runway.
Yeah.
If it's a short runway, then we do.
Okay, cool. Altimeter you set, alternator off, then on, check lights and ammeter.
Just get back up to 75%. Very sloppy, Harvey, very sloppy. Alright, alternator, there's the amps, there's the light discharging, back to on, okay, thank you.
Engine gauge is green.
They are green, temps on its rise. Yeah, that good, all temps good.
Throttle, 75%, magneto check, 7% max drop in 2 seconds.
Roger, 75. Okay, there's a drop of about 5%, back to both. Right. Back to both.
Carb heat, check, cat rise.
Okay, full treble. Actually, let's go back cold. Note the RPM. Okay, so there's a rise. There is a fall of about 1%, and the carb temp's good, so that's going back in to about a quarter.
Bracket clutch, check, needle split.
Okie dokie. Yeah, it's good.
Doors closed and latched.
Closed latched.
Limit map chart, check. So, we've got 8 degrees apparently. So, 10 degrees at sea level would be 23.8.
23.8, right.
And you can add 1.6 on top of that for 5 minutes.
Okie dokie.
Direction indicator set, attitude indicators to
check, so.
Cyclic and collective friction off.
Okay,
so always cyclic first.
Cyclic.
On some of them, less so with R44s, but the lever might work its way up by itself. Okay. So you want, the last thing you do is take the collective friction off and then your hand's on it and stays on it.
Okay. Understood.
Hydraulic system check, so just doing nice and loose, a little wiggle.
Okay,
and then
R22 mode.
Flick it off, have a feel of that.
Yeah, it's a lot stiffer, not much stiffer.
Back on, and it comes back, you got it in all directions.
There you go. Yeah.
Governor on, yes, we never turned it off. Throttle open, allow 101 to 102. Same as 22, it'll take over at 80. See if you can find somewhere a bit smoother with that.
Oh yeah, it makes a big difference.
Warning lights out, just wait for the clutch.
Yeah. There's a clutch.
And then cyclic, rapidly 4.5 to 2 inches, no resistance. So this is another hydraulic check. So you just position it 2 inches forward, rapidly back 2 inches, rapidly forward 2 inches, no resistance, like feels like the hydraulics were on.
Okay.
And then lastly, same as the 22, lift the collective, reduce the RPM, and we should have a low RPM horn and light at 97%. Just need the lever slightly higher.
Okay.
Okay. Alright. Who's doing the radio? Should I do it?
Yeah, you can, yeah.
Was it India?
That's a good question.
Grass areas closed to fixed-wing aircraft.
I think it was.
All stations contact Shoreham Tower. Frequency 123.155. RNP approach available on request. Acknowledge receipt of information, Juliet.
Yeah.
Shoreham Tower, hello, Golf Romeo, Alpha Victor November with information, Juliet, 909 and 7 hectopascal.
Hello, Golf Romeo, Alpha Victor November, Shoreham Tower, good morning/afternoon, pass your message.
Hello, Golf Romeo, Alpha Victor November, R44, 2 POV outside of Rance, request lift taxi for a short local to the east, please.
Hello, Victor November, Roger Squawk 3763, lift air taxi 31 numbers, report ready for departure.
3763, lift air taxi 31 numbers, will go Heli Victor November. Okay, lights are out, T's and P's are all in the green, check to clear your side, it's clear my side, check, and above whenever you're ready. 2-stage takeoff, so real slow with the lever, eyes go out for a heading reference, you're just feeling for that sweet spot with the cycling, and keep it straight with your reference. Bit too much left foot.
Yeah.
That's better. Bit of forward with the cyclic, you got it. Nicely done. In the hover, the lights are all out, the RPM's holding in the green, power looks normal. Temperatures and pressures are all in the green. How does it feel?
Much different. Yeah, I mean, hardly any left pedal at all.
Yeah.
On the 22.
I'm just going to raise your carb heat.
Thank you.
Because you've got carb heat assist on this, as you raise and lower the lever, the carb heat will automatically adjust. So once we've got it set now, we shouldn't need to touch that. But yeah, as I raise and lower the carb heat, you might feel a bit of resistance through the collective.
The collective is much more sensitive.
Yeah.
Right, clear both sides, probably a bit high.
No, you're good. We want to be slightly higher in the 44.
Okay.
Alright, are you ready?
Yep.
Heli Victor November ready for departure.
Hello, Victor November, service wind 3606 knots, runway 31 clear for departure, southeast corner.
Clear for takeoff, southeast corner, Heli Victor November. Right, so what we're going to do is transition as per normal, still looking for 45 knots before we let it climb.
Okay.
We'll do a climbing right turn around the back of the new warehouses and follow the river down to the coast.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay, TCPs are in the green, warning lights are out.
So straight into that translational lift, it wants to climb, so when we get into the circuit, we want a bit more forward before we let it come up. And then climb at 60, same as the 22. All clear above and right. Yeah, check. We'll start climbing right turn. We just come over their car park. Coming round, we're going to go down the river.
Roger. Okay, cool.
So it's called a southeast corner departure. We use it quite a lot.
Okay.
Especially when the wind's the other way around, coming from the south or southeast. And we will depart X-ray or runway 13 or 24 numbers anywhere over there. Looks like we're levelling off already. The cloud?
Yeah. What's your climb to well?
Let's just level off here, 600, which is our limit anyway until we leave the zone. And we nip over that bit of grass there, between the houses, and then a left turn at the beach, and then we'll follow the beach all the way along the coast, and we'll just get used to the 44, maybe do a few speed changes. And
right side's clear, left turn.
we flew at the right time yesterday, didn't we?
Yes.
Really crapped out later.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely. Well, you can tell there's a lot more power.
Yeah, so let's cruise at 100 knots in this one.
Okay.
Attitude power trim, topping up speed.
Okay, carpet's good, T's and P's are green, no warning lights. Yeah, there was, because the R22, I need probably a good inch or so of left pedal on takeoff, and this was literally just tippy toes.
Yeah, we weren't using a lot of power, just the two of us on here.
That's why. Got you. Yeah, makes sense.
Nice. Okay, let's try slowing back down to 80 knots without climbing or descending. If you're happy, I'm happy, but most people want to rest their arm on their leg. Okay, drop it down a bit. But find that comfortable position there, but whatever works. And if you hear that blade slap,
Yeah.
chances are you're descending slightly.
Oh, really?
It's slapping air from below.
Ah.
And then,
Bit slow.
once you're happy with that, try 60 knots.
60 knots, Roger.
Heli Victor November basic service now with the traffic note.
Basic service, Heli Victor November. Saw some dolphins out here the other day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is this still the same with the carpet less than 18 inches?
No.
Is that a 22 thing?
Yeah, so now we just need to keep it out the yellow. That's all we worry about.
Right.
So on the R22 they put the sensor thermometer in the wrong place.
Oh.
And you can't trust it. Whereas in the 44 they put it in the right place. And what you see is what you got. So as long as it's above 0, we're happy.
Alright, okay. Alright, back to altitude. Pretty straight. That's just avoiding the pier, 60 knots.
That's good. And then we'll go back to 100 knots. That's okay. So I think when we get between the pier and the marina, we'll do a couple of turns. So okay, we do. Obviously, we don't want to fly over the built-up area, but if we turn right, you're not going to have much of a horizon to follow.
Yeah.
So what I think we'll try and do is a 180 to the left. Okay. Right side's clear, above's clear, left is clear. Thank you. That horizon, so nose pitched up ever so slightly, so put you in a bit of a climb. Yeah, that's going to work. Okay, well, if you keep that turn going for us, we'll try a full 360 back onto east. Okay. It's not going to be easy doing the second half without the horizon, but that's a good 30 degrees angle of bank. That's what we'd call a steep turn.
Okay, so probably a bit less than that?
Yeah, I'd say 15
20?
is normal. Okay, 15, 20, yeah, normal.
Alright, correcting altitude.
Alright, cool, lovely. Now keep it going, let's go north. Okay, head towards the land.
I'll pick some green area, shall I?
Yeah, and then, that's great, wings level anyway there. Okay, and then let's try a right turn, all the way around to north.
Right, so clear, altitude's good.
You happy over the sea?
Yeah.
Good. Alex wouldn't do it.
No?
He used to worry about it, yeah. Which baffles me, for someone who wants to go and do the North Sea.
Yes.
But there you go. Piece of cake, isn't it?
Takes a bit to get used to, but I like it.
Good. Okay. So would you like a couple more then? We could do some steeper turns, we could even do some max rate turns. Or do you want
let's do steep turns, shall we?
Okay, so same again. We'll go left first, 30 degrees angle of bank. Notice that nose pitching up,
yeah,
a bit of forward.
Yeah.
It's very common with a left turn, you pull it back towards you just as where your elbow pivots. 20, a little bit more. There you go, that's 30. And then for the second half, try 45, which is a max rate turn, which is that white dot.
Will I need any more power for that?
Yes, you will, yeah.
Okay.
Good. Wings level, drop the lever back down to normal. And when you're happy, same to the right. Start with a normal, then steep, and then max rate. Good. Alright, let's steepen it up. Love it. Happy?
Yep.
Alright, let's go and smash up the circuit. Heli Victor November Brighton Marina, request rejoin.
Hello, Victor November, Roger, report power station chimney for southeast corner join.
Report the power station chimney for southeast corner, Heli Victor November. I think I might request that we go straight in. Whiskey. Go straight into our circuits. Okay. Heli Victor November, we'd like some circuits after this, so could we join right base for whiskey?
Hello, Victor November, A7, report power station chimney.
Okay. So, max continuous we said was 23.8.
Yeah.
Let's pull 23.8, fly straight and level and see what that gives us as a cruise speed today.
Okay.
Bit of right foot.
Yeah, too much left, wasn't it?
Yeah. I got 120 the other day by myself.
Really?
I think with two of us in here, a bit more fuel, probably 115 would be. Just need a bit more right foot.
It's weird because obviously the wind's blowing from that direction. It feels like I need left foot, but not the case. Oh yeah, you can see on the skid indicator there, quite clearly.
Yeah, 112 I think is going to be the max today.
Not bad though.
Not bad. It's up to you. If you're happy, carry on. If you want to slow back down to 100, by all means. Most people, especially if you're hour building, sort of fly around 90 to 100 knots.
Yeah.
But like for me, if I'm paying for it, then I'll set
Yes.
max continuous. Unless I'm worried about stretching the fuel out.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Heli Victor November at the power station.
Hello, Victor November, Roger, report right base for whiskey.
Report right base for whiskey, Heli Victor November.
I'll just come up to what the cloud base allows.
Yeah. We're 600 feet now anyway.
Yeah.
Heli Victor November, right base for whiskey.
Heli Victor November, just take it clear. Report final.
Report final, Heli Victor November.
You're looking for these fields, maybe?
Yeah.
Cool.
So, lots of right foot, you slow it down.
Yeah.
And it doesn't want to slow down, you have to really make it compared to the 22. Quite often you'll find yourself too fast and too high on the approach and you have to make some big roll inputs to get it back.
Right.
So best to do it all early. You have, lovely. Heli Victor November, final for whiskey.
Heli Victor November, 0209, clear to land at whiskey.
Clear to land at whiskey, Heli Victor November. Blue sky up there.
Yeah.
I'd start slowing down a little bit more now. Eyes go up for a heading reference. And because you're nice and slow and stable, the power's coming in gradually, which means you've got time to get the feet right. That's all steady. If you come in quickly and sort of do a quick stop, then it's all at once. Good. Once you're really happy with your hover, take your time. We'll have a landing.
Yeah, she's a bit different to the 22.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eyes up a little bit more.
Yeah.
Use your peripheral to look at the ground. Just keep it straight. Focus on the feet. Feel for the ground. There it is. Nice landing. Cool. Happy with that? Yeah, sort of. Okay. Alright. Back up when you're ready. Okay, right, so it's clear, bus clear. Left side's clear, thank you.
I suppose the cyclic the sound gives it away a bit where it should be, a bit more.
Yeah, it will feel nice and smooth. The cycling in the middle. Cool, let's try it. Slightly higher in the hover and let's try a spot turn. So, nice and steady. And then left foot.
I need to wake my feet up a bit. I'm just going to move over to the centre.
Okay.
This height good, or do you want to?
Yeah, this height's good. Yeah.
Okay, cool. The collective, it's more sensitive because there's more power, I think.
Yeah, that makes sense. Brilliant. Happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay, if you could reposition to the back end of Whiskey.
Yep.
We can use it to make sure the approach is all clear. Yep. Heli Victor November request circuit.
November clear left-hand circuits from Whiskey, service wind 0208.
Clear left-hand circuits from Whiskey, Heli Victor November.
Okay, T-speed's in the green, no warning lights.
Good. Alright, let's just creep forward bit by bit. We're not going to let it climb just yet. So turn that lift into speed there. That's it, smooth. There's 40. There's 45. Let it climb, set an attitude for 60 knots and set power for 23 manifold pressure. Bit of back pressure there to hold 60. Wants to climb at 70, so sort of hold it back a bit. Keep left. Not obviously no fixing today, but we don't want to drift over in front of them.
Yeah.
Go just a bit fast.
Yeah, very fast. But it climbs well.
Yeah. And then I would just say 80 knots around the circuit and 44.
Okay.
Just in case you're catching up with 22s or whatever.
Sure.
Gives you a bit more time to get it all right as well.
Yeah, I just come below the cloud. Yeah.
A bit more left there, down.
Oh yeah, I was aiming for the wrong field.
On there. Pre-landing checks.
Roger, so fuel is sufficient, engine, carpet fully on. DI, there's been no change. Altimeter, there's also been no change, we're just going to come back on the power. Actually, I'm descending as well. And trim is not used.
Yep.
Use trim dispenser, just see what it's like. I don't like it.
Oh really?
It's weird.
The 22?
Yeah.
I like it.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I use it all the time. But some of them are better than others.
Short or long?
Let's go long on this one.
Okay, right side's clear, buff's clear, left's clear.
Getting a little bit too far to the runway.
Okay, it's 250 feet, can't beat.
Oh, no, you can just ignore it.
Okay.
Just leave it. As you raise the lever, it will automatically drop
Oh,
down.
smart. Slightly low.
Cool. And when you're happy with your hover, just try landing.
Good that there's a bit of wind today,
Yeah.
which could be something to do. And look really shit while I do it.
Yeah.
I don't like either of those.
Good decision. That's nice. Beautiful. Cool. Alright. Did we have a look at cushion creep in the 22? No. Okay, cool. So, in the 44, obviously with all this power, do you remember the avoid curve? Yeah. So, fire control. You have control. Lights, T's, B's, all clear. In a transition, we don't want it to go above 10 feet really, until we got our 45 knots.
Okay.
So as we accelerate, give it a bit of power, we get that translational lift, and it's quite hard to keep it low. It wants to go.
Yeah.
And you can do it quite aggressively. I call it Vietnamese. You can just shove it forward, give it an armful, and it will go. If you know, especially with just the two of us.
Yeah.
But I'll show you. So go on. If we go, you can give it all the power, but you need, and then it's your 45 already. But you need that power available, and if you don't have it, then you'll either
Get my...
overdo it or
Yeah.
start skidding along.
Yeah.
So there's a technique which we use in limited power called cushion creep,
Okay.
which we don't need to use now, but it's just makes it so smooth and sexy that if we apply a little bit of that mentality to a normal transition, it'll just make it really smooth. So I'm imagining that I've picked it up into the hover, I've got some fatties in the back, and I'm already using my max power.
Yeah.
So we'll pretend that 21 is our 25 and a bit, whatever it is.
Okay.
So I'm not going to use any more lever. Heading reference, I'm just going to start creeping forward so slowly that the ground cushion can keep up with me.
Uh-huh.
And then I can feel now there's a bit of lift there because we've got some airflow coming through the disc, and I'm going to turn that into speed rather than let it climb. And then rather than 45 in a limited power situation, we just take 35 knots.
Nice.
So you don't actually need any more power than what you're using in the hover.
Yeah.
For a transition.
Yeah.
As long as you do that first little bit at like half a mile an hour sort of thing. Make sense?
Yeah.
Alright, your turn. I'll give it to you back on the ground as that's where you gave it to me. You have.
I have control.
And then, once you're happy, into the hover, see how much power you're using, and then try and just go so slowly forward that the ground cushion can keep underneath you. Good. Get it really steady in the hover, best you can. So surprise, surprise, it looks like 21 for you as well.
Okay.
So don't use the lever, just go so slow.
Fuck that up.
Yeah, start again, no problem.
I'll try again, I'm just going to reposition.
No worries. If you want to have some fun with it, I'll follow you through. I won't let anything bad happen. If you want to just get a bit more comfortable with it.
Okay, yeah.
Nice. Okay, so let's leave the power there. Okay, probably let go of it, just. And then it's literally half a mile an hour. Looking out ahead, don't look in here anymore. Keep it straight and just creep forward. Once you feel a bit of lift, turn it to speed. Just so smooth.
Yeah.
And then we'll keep going into the climb. So if you go into a normal transition with that mentality, you can use more power if you want to.
Yeah.
But just that initial bit, so slow, and then build it up exponentially, just gives you a really super sexy transition. You got to keep left over these fields.
Oh yeah, shit.
That's it, up that.
Oh yeah, there's a diamond.
Up that diamond. You've done autos, haven't you?
Yeah.
So if you had an emergency now,
Yeah.
this engine fire light or something came on,
Yeah.
we'd want to land immediately. We wouldn't bother going back to whiskey.
Yep.
So it would be aviate, navigate, communicate. So you lower the lever.
Yeah.
If the engine's gone, we're auto-rotating. If it hasn't gone, we'll use it. So it's not to the floor,
Sure.
it's just as to get a good descent going.
Yeah.
Speed, right back to your auto speed. 65 in the 22, 70 in this one. Once you're happy with that, turn towards the wind. So in the downwind leg, you could do a 180 either side. And then maybe in a bit we'll have a look at that last bit to the ground. It's much easier in the 44 than it is in the 22.
Is it? Okay.
So that might be quite a nice little
Cool.
intro to that.
Yeah,
Just do a normal approach on this one.
Okay. It feels like it's like brand new, starting all over again.
Really?
Yeah. I'll get there. I'll get there. Over the beach again.
Yeah, let's try it out. I want a tighter left turn. Get it.
Sure.
Get it around before the.
Sure.
Do a landing each time.
Okay.
I think it's really good practice. Nicely done. Cool. We've done 45 minutes. You want a full hour or more?
Yeah, hour, yeah.
Okay, cool. Right. What I think we'll do, reposition to the back, and just normal transition, no power limit or anything like that, but just see how smooth you can get it.
Okay.
Bit more right foot on that one.
Yeah.
Too much left even. But that's it, yeah. Bit more left side click. Trickier with the water on the windscreen.
Yeah, it's sort of distracting.
Yeah.
But that's not an excuse. Shouldn't be, at least.
Good. All looks good in here. Yeah.
PSP's good. No warning lights.
So I think the key for you was looking out as you're transitioning.
Yeah.
There's no power limit or anything, just smooth, please. But now you can feed the power in, get it going. Awesome. So have you seen an engine off landing? Did Alex show you one? I didn't show you one, did I?
No.
Okay. Alright, if you fly the circuit, I'll take over it.
Nice.
For football pictures or something. Okay. Demo one.
Is this house alright to fly over, or should we be...
Yeah, they're alright.
Okay.
Yeah. I try and be one side or the other, but
yeah,
they never complain. If you were to cut the corner and fly up that little stream, that house would complain straight away. They're really arsey.
Right. It's clear to the left on visual, so I'm happy to turn left. Right side's clear. Yeah, much less pedal required. Like you say, especially with two of us.
Yeah.
Okay, fuel is sufficient, engine T-speed's green, no warning lights, direction is good, altimeter is good, and no trim was used. RP looks good. Yeah, it feels more natural. The more I do, the better it feels.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Good. That's the idea. Right. If I have control, follow me through there. So we're going to enter the auto exactly the same as what you're used to. Going to start from normal sort of cruise speed. So, practice auto rotation. Go, lever hits the floor, close the throttle, little check up, bring the speed back towards our auto rotation speed of 70 knots. No mad rush. RPM's pretty much on the floor with just the two of us. And then from about the height of the tallest mast in the middle of the airfield, going to start slowing down very gradually at first. So we're going to really pick the nose up nice and high towards the end, get it level, eyes up, and we're just going to keep it straight as we use up all of our remaining rotor RPM to cushion it on. Yeah?
Brilliant fun, yeah.
Alright, that's back cool. Up. Lights are out, T's and B's are green, it's all clear, it's all clear. I tell you what, while we've got the 44, if you lift into the hover, make sure everything's good, and then we'll do a vertical hover out ground effect takeoff. Okay, we'll just climb straight up, say 100 feet, whatever you want, 200 feet, I don't care, and then we'll try to start pushing forward from there. Cool. Because the two of us, I don't think, can do that in a 22. Try again. Alright, so really steady hover, take your time, no rush. Okay, cool. Heading reference, something straight out in front. Yeah. And then just feed the power in nice and gently. Don't be shy with it, like we'll use enough. That's it. There's 100, let's go 200. And then we'll just start gently nudging forward. Let the speed come up slowly. You don't want any low G shit. You're done. So that is an option, we just, obviously we go through the avoid curve, so if you had an engine failure or a problem on the way up, you're not in a very good position to deal with it. Yeah. But if you need to, because you're in a tight spot or whatever, then you have to.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's also quite fun.
Yeah, really fun. Okay, fuel's good, engine parameters in the green, no warning lights, car beats sufficient, direction is good, altimeter hasn't changed, trim's not used.
Cool. So around the back corner, if you keep a bit more height and speed on than normal, just so we can have a play with the engine off.
Okay.
I'll have the throttle, but you'll have everything else. I'll follow you through and I'll just talk you through as we go, see what happens.
See what happens.
It's all clear. Thank you. Nice level turn. A bit more speed.
Okay.
A bit more power.
Alright.
Your subconscious is trying to fly the approach.
Yeah.
We just want a normal cruise sort of over the top of whiskey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, normal cruise over, sorry.
That's it.
Ah, got you.
Okay, stand by, jet, and then practice auto rotation. Go, so lever hits the floor. Okay, if you aim just to the right of whiskey up towards the windsock, there's a little strip there we can use. I think we're going to overshoot whiskey. So 70 knots is the magic number in this one, and then you can just chill out.
Yeah, the RPM's pretty stable, isn't it?
And then we'll start slowing down from here, very gently to begin with, and then a whole bunch at the bottom. Really tighten her up, really tight, really tight. Eyes out, heading reference, shove it forward to get it level, and raise the lever. Keep it straight, raise the lever as and when you need it to cushion.
Oh!
So, that's how you do it.
That's wicked.
That's great.
Thank
you. Alright, throttle's back open, the lights are out. Gates and P's are green, it's all clear.
Perfect.
We'll head back, Roger. So, up into the hover when you're ready, I'll sort the radio out.
Thank you.
Heli Victor November is complete, request taxi to advance.
Heli Victor November, cross the runways and taxiways, back to advance.
Cross everything back to advance, Heli Victor November.
Yeah, right side's clear, left side's clear.
I tell you, when I was flying that Schweitzer, it went bang and all that shit.
Was that here, was it?
Well, I just, maybe Spencer's been texting the engineer and he's saying, oh, yeah, I had that. It was a Kit Kat wrapper was stuck in the rotor or something like that.
Stop it.
And he's saying, oh, just go and give it a hover and see if it does it again. I don't like it. About there. You're well over the pad. Your back right skid on.
Yep, it is, yeah.
Okay, throttle down 70%. And then lock it down with the friction. And then cyclic neutral, friction on. There's no 2 minute in this one, it's just you need to see a positive drop. I wait till I can see the 3 on the 350. But
okay. Thanks a lot, mate. That was good. Good fun. I did feel like I was day one again, but I assume that will get better. I think it will. But it was good fun. And yeah, I like it, obviously.
It's a better thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it feels more stable.